I think we're going to end off our list with what I like to call songs that inspire a movement. This isn't necessarily a movement within itself. This is kind of songs that are so powerful that they seem to be associated over and over again as political protest songs. No matter what the movement, you can find a way to associate these songs with them. The best example of a song like this is We Shall Overcome. There's a bit of speculation as to where exactly this song derives from. A lot of people think that it comes from Reverend Charles Tilton's I'll Overcome, which was written somewhere around the turn of the 20th century. We're not positive exactly, and as the story goes, it's just one of these great stories where an African-American woman in Charleston heard it and sang it at a tobacco company, and she sold it to a white woman, her friend Zephelia Horton, who sang it to the founders of the High Grove Folk Festival, and one of those people sang it to Pete Seeger. All of this to say, eventually the song got back to Pete Seeger. Now, Pete Seeger is someone who definitely is phenomenal. I mean, we know him as part of the folk movement. We know him as someone who was a civil activist. He produced Sing Out, which was a magazine. And Pete Seeger is also the same person who, how many times has this man been to Washington and just led people in song? This is the same guy who had everyone chanting John Lennon's "Give Peace a Chance" at the March on Washington in '69. And it's Pete Seeger who really popularized We Shall Overcome. He actually changed it from I'll Overcome to We Shall Overcome. And at some point in the 60s, when everything was being copyrighted, nobody really knew exactly where this song had come from or what the story was, so Pete Seeger went ahead and he copyrighted it. All the royalties from this song go to the We Shall Overcome Fund, which is administered by Highlander and used to give small grants for cultural expression involving African-American organizations in the U.S. South, which is really cool. And go Pete Seeger for doing that, And you don't hear about a lot of people who get the rights to songs or who copyright songs and then do something really good with it. Pete Seeger's someone who's really turned around and he kind of said, yeah, I'm going to copyright this song, but I take responsibility for the fact that I didn't write it, and every dime that comes in from this song, I'm going to give back to a social activist cause. So, which is why I thought it was great to end with We Shall Overcome. Isn't that a wonderful message?